Ladies and gentlemen, in the grand design of life, we often find ourselves longing for that one person who completes us, a soulmate divinely chosen to walk this journey with us. Yet many wonder, how does God lead us to the one destined for us? The answer lies in His divine wisdom, His perfect timing, and His transformative ways. Today, let us explore 3 powerful ways God brings you closer to your soulmate. So be patient, grow in faith, and walk boldly in the path God has set before you. Your soulmate is not lost. They are simply on their own journey, being prepared just as you are. And when the time is right, God will bring you together in a way that no human effort ever could. One of the most profound ways God brings you closer to your soulmate is through divine timing and preparation. In a world that constantly pushes for immediate results, it is easy to become impatient when love does not arrive on our timeline. However, God's plan for relationships is not dictated by human urgency, but by divine wisdom. He operates beyond our understanding, aligning circumstances, refining our character, and orchestrating events so that when the right person enters our lives, we are truly ready to embrace them. God's timing is perfect, though it may not always align with our desires. Many people experience delays in finding their soulmate and wonder if they are doing something wrong. But what appears to be a delay is often God's way of ensuring we are fully prepared for the love He has ordained for us. Love is not merely about finding the right person. A strong and lasting relationship requires emotional maturity, wisdom, patience, and a deep understanding of love's true purpose. If we rush into love prematurely, we risk missing out on the depth and beauty that comes with a relationship that is guided by divine timing. Preparation is an essential part of God's process. Before 2 people can come together in harmony, they must first undergo a season of individual growth. This may come through personal challenges, life lessons, or even solitude. God often uses these moments to strengthen faith, heal past wounds, and teach the values that sustain a lifelong relationship. Sometimes He removes unhealthy attachments or distractions that would prevent us from fully embracing the person He has chosen for us. There are times when God's preparation may seem difficult. Failed relationships, heartbreak, and periods of loneliness can make one question whether true love will ever arrive. However, these experiences are not meant to break us, they are meant to refine us. Every challenge is a lesson, every delay is a test of faith, and every experience contributes to shaping the version of ourselves that is ready to receive and give love selflessly. When God's timing is right, everything falls into place effortlessly. The right person will come into your life not as a result of desperate searching, but as a natural unfolding of God's divine plan. Trusting His timing means embracing the present, growing through the process, and believing that what He has prepared for you is far greater than anything you could orchestrate on your own. Before God brings you closer to your soulmate, He first draws you closer to Himself. True love is not just about finding the right person, it is about becoming the right person. A relationship that is built on a foundation of faith and purpose requires spiritual maturity, self-awareness, and a deep understanding of love as God intended it. This is why God often leads you on a journey of spiritual growth and self-discovery before uniting you with your soulmate. One of the greatest lessons in love is understanding your identity in Christ. Many people enter relationships hoping another person will complete them, only to realize that no human being can fill the void that only God can. When you rely on a relationship to define your worth, it leads to dependency, insecurity, and disappointment. God, in His wisdom, allows seasons of solitude so that you can develop confidence in who you are, independent of another person's validation. He teaches you to love yourself as He loves you, unconditionally and without fear. This process also involves healing from past wounds, whether it is heartbreak, childhood experiences, or insecurities. God does not want you to carry emotional baggage into your future relationship. He refines your heart, removes bitterness, and replaces it with wisdom, peace, and resilience. During this time, He also cultivates virtues such as patience, kindness, humility, and forgiveness, all of which are essential for a lasting, God-centered relationship. Through prayer, self-reflection, and faith, you begin to understand what love truly is. Not just an emotional connection, but a divine partnership. When God has completed His work in you, you will not only be ready to receive love, but also to give it in the purest and most selfless way possible. God works in mysterious ways, often guiding us through signs, divine connections, and even obstacles to bring us closer to our soulmate. These elements are not random occurrences, but rather part of a divine plan that leads us toward the person we are meant to be with. Sometimes God's path to your soulmate is revealed not through smooth roads, but through the twists and turns of life's challenges and unexpected encounters. First, God often speaks to us through signs. These can come in many forms: an unexpected meeting, a seemingly chance encounter, or a situation that seems to offer a new direction. While we may not always recognize them at first, these signs are nudges from God, drawing us closer to the right person. He places people in our lives at exactly the right time, when we are ready to hear or understand what we need to. It may not always be the perfect moment or a fairy tale beginning, but these divine signs open doors that would otherwise remain closed. Alongside these signs, divine connections play a pivotal role in leading us to our soulmate. Sometimes the person God has destined for you is already part of your life in another capacity, whether as a friend, colleague, or acquaintance. These relationships act as bridges, guiding you toward the person you are meant to connect with on a deeper level. God often uses friends, family, or mentors to help introduce you to your soulmate, showing that He works through the people around you to bring two hearts together. Obstacles also play an essential role in this divine journey. Unresolved issues, past heartbreaks, or even temporary separations are not signs of defeat, but opportunities for growth. These obstacles often serve to strengthen you spiritually, allowing you to become more attuned to God's will and better equipped for the relationship ahead. The challenges you face before meeting your soulmate prepare you for the love and commitment that will follow. God's plan is precise and deliberate. His guidance may not always be immediately clear, but with faith, patience, and trust in His process, you will see how each sign, connection, and obstacle fits into the beautiful picture He is creating. Faith and patience are two essential qualities that God cultivates in us as He brings us closer to our soulmate. In a world that thrives on instant gratification and immediate results, the process of finding true love requires a different kind of trust and endurance. God's plan for love is not rushed, and neither should our journey toward our soulmate be. The role of faith and patience is crucial in this process, as they help us understand that love is not just about finding the right person, but about becoming the right person in God's perfect timing. Faith requires us to trust that God knows what is best for us, even when it feels like love is taking longer than expected or not arriving in the way we hoped. We must trust that He is working behind the scenes, shaping us and preparing us for the love He has planned. Faith helps us surrender control of the timeline and to rest in the belief that God will bring our soulmate into our lives when the time is right. It encourages us to remain hopeful even when circumstances seem uncertain or discouraging. Patience complements faith by teaching us to endure the waiting process. It is easy to become frustrated or anxious during periods of waiting, but God uses these moments to refine our hearts and strengthen our relationship with Him. Patience teaches us to focus on personal growth and spiritual maturity, making us more capable of recognizing and appreciating the soulmate He is preparing for us. In the waiting, we learn to trust that God's timing is always perfect and that love is worth waiting for. Together, faith and patience allow us to navigate the journey toward love with grace, knowing that what God has in store for us will be far greater than anything we could have rushed or forced. The journey toward finding your soulmate is not a mere coincidence or random act. It is a divine process, guided by God's perfect wisdom, timing, and purpose. Through divine timing and preparation, He ensures that both individuals are ready to embrace the love that is meant for them. Through spiritual growth and self-discovery, He refines us, making us whole and ready for a meaningful, fulfilling relationship. Through signs, divine connections, and obstacles, God leads us sometimes in unexpected ways toward the one He has chosen for us. And through faith and patience, He teaches us to trust in His plan, remain steadfast in the waiting, and believe that the love He has prepared for us will come at the perfect moment. While the road to finding your soulmate may not always be smooth, it is guided by God's love, care, and precision. When we embrace His plan with faith, grow through the challenges, and trust in His timing, we will ultimately find the love that is not only meant for us, but that will also bring us closer to Him. So let us walk in faith, be patient in our waiting, and trust that God is working all things together for our good, bringing us ever closer to the soulmate He has chosen for us. Thank you.